Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And Memphis shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Morant to the middle. Oh, deflected. Ibaka with a steal. Pass to George. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Melton. From deep, Morant. The long distance 3 is buried. Morant's got 14 points.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Defended by Jackson. Back to Leonard. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Melton outside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Melton misses. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Leonard against Jackson. They get it back.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That'll put Steven Adams on the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Steven Adams. One shot.
The free throw drops for Adams. George with it. He's got 17. Jackson outside. Back to George. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Jackson outside. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. George has got 20 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Morant off the...
Oh, my goodness. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And the Clippers have possession. The Grizzlies making their last shot. George outside. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for LA, Paul George. One shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And with Paul George, Graham, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there. But his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Jackson. Outside Morant. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Leonard outside. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the left wing. Anderson for 3. And again, it's Memphis for the 3.
Coming back with a 3 of his own, Kyle Anderson adjusts his game to rise to the level of competition.
For 3, George. The Clippers rebound. And the jam by Ibaka.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Picked him. George for 3. Drills it from deep. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
Had that one in his sights. 2, his 5th triple of the game, 2nd this half.
Timeout call, Memphis. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
He's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Morant. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kennard comes in for Kawhi Leonard. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Melton outside. Left side Anderson. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Off the mark there with a 3. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Jackson outside. Back to Kennard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 7 assists in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Outside Jones, pass to Melton, shoots over George, and it's off the back of the rim, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
That one on Anderson.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
And he makes the first.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. George hits them both. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
Now here's Melton, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Anderson drives. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Marcus Morris Sr. That's his second.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
Bledsoe, he's checked in for Jackson. The free throw drops for Anderson, and he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, grant a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special, and his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
The shot's good.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Here's Bledsoe. Give him 8. And he lobs it up top. Now Melton. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Out of Michigan State, Xavier Tillman, a winning player. He won't shock you with his athleticism, but I think he'll be in this league for a very long time.
You know, in college, Smitty, Tillman was one of the most effective players in the nation. Why do you think he fell to the second round?
No, I think it was some concerns about his upside, but those are gone right now. Right from his rookie season, he's showing he should have gone higher.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's George. Fires from deep. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Conchar. Jones with the ball. Over to the left wing. Anderson for 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Now here's Bledsoe. Give him 8 points now. From the arc. The rebound by Melton. And here's Memphis. It's been 10 straight unanswered. To the paint. And the basket by Tillman. Tillman's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's George. 26 points for him. To Batum from deep. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
3 points.
George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Conchar. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jones. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Bledsoe. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Lots of room. They grab their own miss.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Here's Conchar. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Man's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bledsoe. Kicks it to George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now here's Jones. Right now averaging 6 a game. Kicks it out to Anderson. Shoots from 12. Jones' shot is good.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Batum. Takes a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Anderson. He's got 13. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
It's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Xavier Tillman, taking 2 shots.
First one falls. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Conchar. And it's Bane in for Melton. And that's good as he hits both shots. Now here's Bledsoe. Give him 8. Pass to Batum. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Here's Jackson. Left side Anderson. Six on the shot clock. And the layup falls. Anderson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Back to Bledsoe. Got a hand on it.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Bane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul, 15 foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bane, 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Anderson. And it's Ja Morant in for Jones. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Zubats. Inside. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Down low. Here's Bane. Morant with it. 16 points for him. Count that bucket.
Desmond Bane with the assist.
Now Leonard. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Good D by Clark. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Oh, they pick off the pass. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jackson can't get it to go. Tipped away. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the line for 1.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Now here's Leonard. 13 points in the game.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Bain. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Zubac. Jackson. Batum pulls it in. And here's Bledsoe. Give him 8. With the teardrop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ja Morant picks one up.
At the line for the Clippers, Nick Batum. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Adams is checked in. Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. And he sinks the second. 24 seconds left in the third. Bledsoe against Morant. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Misses off the left iron. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Clark in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Outside Morant. Counted. Morant's got 9 points now in the second half.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
So it's the Clippers now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Jackson. The shot won't fall. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Pass to Morant. Inside. Here's Jackson. Oh, Leonard with the block.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, to fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Poke loose. Jackson with it. Guarded by Morant. Here's Mann. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Batum. Here's Ibaka. The Grizzlies pull it in. To the middle. In transition, here come the Clippers. Leonard finds Jackson. He shoots it. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Memphis, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Bain. Here's Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Steven Adams. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. The Clippers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
To catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this." Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Morant. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. And stolen by Leonard. Jackson outside. The floater. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Payne. Right wing, 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Adams. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Mann, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Stolen by Jackson.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Adams, the pass to Clark. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hard to keep up with Reggie when he gets out in space. And on top of that, an excellent finisher.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Clark up top, defended by Jackson. Clark, the pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. It's stolen. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Mann. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's
trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. To the paint. Here's Ibaka. He can't hit that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Adams, the pass to Morant. Pass to Clark. Jackson with it. Shot clock at 5. Shoot from the baseline. Morant. Great positioning on the putback.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Shoots. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Shoots over Jackson. Pass to Bain. Now Morant over Jackson. And they get it back. Jackson. Adams with the ball. That's Ibaka defending. Clark, the pass to Jackson. And here's Morant outside. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 25 points in the game. Well, the Clippers shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Pass to Leonard. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Boy, in the paint, Kawhi tearing right through the D. Just pushing his way to a shot.
Outside Morant. Offensive rebound.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Here's Leonard. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach. Firmly swatting that shot away.
Clippers foul. Serge Ibaka. That's his 3rd personal foul.
2 shots.
2nd team foul.
Elbow. 2.
At the line for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. For the Clippers, Zubac comes in for Ibaka. And it's Paul George in for man. And so he hits both. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson outside. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Outside Morant. Count that one. Morant's got 27 points.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
The Clippers shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Jackson. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And the Grizzlies shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Clark outside. Outside Morant. Clock is at 3. To tie it up. And he can't bank that one in. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Jackson against Morant. Now here's Zubac. Pass to Leonard. Here's George. The wide open shot is on the money. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Clark outside. Jackson right side. Here's Bain. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron. Clark with it. To the wing on the left. And here's Morant outside. Drains the triple. Morant's got 30 points.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Here's George. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Timeout call, Memphis.
And of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association.
Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Now here's Adams. Left side, Morant. He takes it in. Can't get it to fall. And dual citizenship for Brandon Clark. Canadian and the U.S. That Canadian national team is looking to be a force.
And don't forget, his father is Jamaican, so who knows? Bottom line, he's got some options when it comes to international play.
Here's Jackson. Leonard outside. Jackson outside. Pass to George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Here's Morant. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Jackson's got 25 points.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Timeout call. Here's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
Pass to Leonard. Launches a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Melton outside. Morant with it. Shoots over Jackson. Offensive board. Jackson. Yep, count it. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
George outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now Clark. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the 4th quarter. Morant pass to Clark. Here's Melton. Again, the Grizzlies good for 2 more.
And what a shot over the bigger man. That could be a pivotal hoop in this game.
That's coming up big in the clutch. Rising up and burying it.
Now here's George. Pass to Jackson. Here's the 3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got 6 rebounds in the game. Memphis shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the 4th quarter. Melton outside. Morant, pass to Melton. Shoots over George. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Zubac. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Timeout call, Memphis. They're down by 3. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Morant, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. It's tipped. Melton passes to Clark. To tie it up. Melton misses. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
That shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Now here's Jackson. And here they come. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And here's Clark for 3. He's off from 3. Oh, he nails it!
For a big man to be that fluid and that coordinated as a runner, it's a huge advantage. Jaren Jackson getting it done in transition.
Timeout called. The Clippers. They're in front by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Jackson. The Clippers taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Paul, this team seems to be rounding into shape. What is your sense of the chemistry right now?
Really good, real beneficial. It's great that we was able to pick this win up. That's what it's about. We don't care if it's a blowout or if it's a close one. We need to learn how to do both. So it's great. We were able to pick this up. Good quality team win.
Good luck on continuing to build that chemistry.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.